Hey YouTube! This will be the first time I've ever made sundubuchige. It's the first time I've worn makeup in a vlog in a very super duper long time. So, let's get started. So first things first, we'll need a pot for making the broth. I chose this one because it has anchovy, seaweed, and bonito. I could make out enough of the 600 milliliters, 3 to 5 minutes, fish out the packet afterwards. Got it. Except for the broth. I chose a dashi packet because I'm not going to take the heads off and de-gut dried anchovies. I'm not. So it's 600 milliliters of water, 1 packet of that, 3 to 5 minutes, bam, you got your broth. Okay, so the scent is quite strong. I mean, it's good, but I was a little surprised. Water's already in there, and I'm just gonna break one off and place it in there. Or, you know, that oil had to change locations on the stove. Seems that this other burner isn't exactly working, but that's cool. Now it is. Yay! While that is working, I'm gonna mince up some garlic. Ta-da! I'm also gonna chop up some kimchi to put inside the soup. Yay! Now it's all chopped up in small, bite-sized pieces. I didn't use an exact measurement as far as how much kimchi. I was just like, oh, this looks good. I also cut ends off of some enoki mushrooms. The broth has come to a boil. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the packet. Smells good. For this particular recipe, it asks for 1 tablespoon of gochujang. This is the red pepper paste. So it'll come in like a steel container, and then you have to, ta-da! So 1 of this, and then 3 tablespoons of gochugaru, which is the powder. I'm looking at a couple different recipes at the same time, and I'm just kind of like mixing steps from all of them. This particular one has the gochujang and the gochugaru, and I went through the trouble of getting gochujang. So we're going to use the recipe that says gochujang. But this particular recipe asks for pork, and I've developed a sensitivity. I also don't cook pork. That would have never happened. So we're going to skip the pork part and then go straight to cooking the mushrooms and the garlic. Put some sesame seed oil in there because I like sesame seed oil. I'm going to warm that up a little bit and then start putting in the enoki mushrooms and the garlic just to make sure that they don't get burnt. Smells super good. And now we're going to add the red pepper paste, red pepper powder. Ooh, maybe lower, maybe lower. And sugar. There we go. But I'm not going to add sugar. Come on. I'm going to use agave. I'm going to add a ½ teaspoon of agave. And then it says quickly, which this is obviously not quickly. We're going to add 2 cups of the broth. There we go. Bring back to a boil. I'm going to cover that real quick. Suppose this would be a really good time to cut up the sea bass. Yes, I'm using sea bass. I know, it's pretty fancy. Seriously though, this is like a super beautiful cut of fish. To be fair, I don't know how to cut fish properly, so some of you guys might be really upset. So we're gonna fast forward. Ta-da! All cut up. I did find a few scales and like there's a bone in there somewhere, but you know what? When we get there, we'll deal with it. It's okay. Now it's time to add the seafood and stir for another 2 to 3 minutes. Seafood and stir. My bad, I actually forgot a part. So I was supposed to add soy sauce, and since this has a kelp flavor, I figured it would like help with the stock. It's 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. So Whoa. We'll say that's 2. I'm gonna go ahead and add my kimchi in there. Now it looks about like tofu time. I've already cubed it in the container. Please don't splash. Please don't splash. Oh crap. Okay. Maybe I should have gotten the bigger bowl. Ooh. Really glad I didn't get the small one. Will my egg fit in here? That's like super duper full. Okay, so we're gonna somehow put this egg in there too. Maybe right there. Holy crap balls, that's really full. Now to transfer somehow without burning myself. And because I don't actually trust that's gonna be enough on the bottom, I put a little cushion. Alright, so there it is. Finished product, even with a side of rice. So yay! First time making sundubu jjigae. I was a bit conservative with the cooking temperature. It has a couple bubbles, but it's not like when you go to the restaurants and it's like... Overall, it looks right, and it tastes right. So I'm kind of happy about that. It's actually a little bit spicier than I expected it to be. And I'm hoping that's because of the gochujang and the kimchi that I added. I didn't want to be at the house digging around just for dashi and then still have to go back and buy dashi. So when I was out, I just went ahead and did it. I got the bowl at H Mart, and it was like $8.99 at the one off of Blaylock and I-10 for those of you who live in Houston. I got the tofu at H Mart the other day because I was there with my family. I wanted tofu. The onions, the fish, that was from Seiwa. At Seiwa I got those things, and I thought about getting sake, but I got that at H Mart Bel Air later on. I'm not drinking that right now. That's going to be maybe tomorrow because I want to make kabocha. I've never made that either, so that should be fun. And I found a recipe that had sake, and I was like, oh, okay. Well then, good thing I bought sake. I didn't know it was sardines this whole time that made the broth this flavor, or anchovies, my bad. And the kelp, I didn't know it was dashi. That was something I learned today by Googling every sundubu recipe I could find in English. I can speak, but I can't really read newspapers or legal documents or recipes. I can do lyrics. This is supposed to be a shorter recipe, but since I was learning it, it took over an hour because I was trying to figure everything out. Using agave didn't affect the taste in a way where it tasted not the way I'm used to. If you want to do that as a substitution, it seems totally legit. There are recipes out there that don't call for gochujang, and if they have kimchi, they'll have you reserve part of the kimchi broth or juice or whatever you want to call it. Since I was pretty hard set on using gochujang because I went through the trouble of buying one, I think that might be a better way to go. Some recipes suggest using super ripe kimchi. I just bought this, so I'm not gonna go try to age it because I really wanted to make this today, and I've been craving sundubu for a while. Sorry, that was part of the pepper. I was like, ooh, okay. I think next time I will be less conservative with the heat. I'm on an electric stove, so honestly it might be better on an open fire, especially for the sake of the egg, because I don't think it's gonna, I might have to put this back on the stove. Oh, it's still kind of hot. Whatever. I'll still have to wait another 20 minutes to eat this because it's too hot. Since I used a mix of recipes, I'll sort that out on the blog post. For example, if you can't have pork, just do seafood. If you can't have seafood, use mushrooms. And if you're allergic to mushrooms, I really don't know what to say. Maybe beef? Beef is good. Totally try this for yourself and check out my blog, and I'll see you next time.